Welcome to the True North Racing Podcast, your go-to show for all things racing from coast to coast. We're here to chat with your favorite racers and bring you the latest from the world of short track racing. Hosted by John Morrison and Brandon Feeney. Get ready for fast cars, big personalities, and all the racing action you can handle. Ready? Green, green, green.
And we're recording. All right, we're going to be back. We're going to continue on here. We're going to have some more fun. We're going to talk to Wally Wilson here. Wally, come on up to the stage here. Wally, the driver of the number 69 OSCAAR Modified. 69, buddy. How have you been? To grab a mic, turn it on. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter.
Do you prefer cordless
Whichever
or
when you're
corded?
comfortable. Yeah.
Corded.
All right, you're good.
Wally, how have you been, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good. We're at Motorama. I dragged you into we kind of dragged you into the into the slot car race over there just a few minutes ago. How did it feel? How was it?
It didn't go good. We wrecked.
That might be the only time I beat Wally all year.
We'll see.
Honestly, I love doing that. It is nice. Thank you again for joining us.
Oh, anytime.
You know, getting to do stuff like that, getting the drivers involved, getting us media guys involved as well. It's fun to be able to go out there, call a race, have some fun, see how it goes. I don't do well at it. I've lost to Brandon twice in a row in the first round. So,
How do you think James feels losing the final both times?
I would have loved to get him up here actually to talk about how he felt about losing 2 times in a row to you. But I mean, I've lost twice to you, but mine wasn't as important because at least still Joe Media won.
Hey, he's seen the championship prize and just couldn't get it done. You at least were just in qualifying.
You're not wrong. Well, you drive the number 69 OSCAAR Modified and at Sunset Speedway as well.
Yep.
You've been doing
In
that for the
Delaware,
last
too.
few in Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware.
Sorry, you're going to Delaware this year.
Yeah.
Why they switch to Delaware?
I'm there every Friday anyway, helping a bunch of guys, so I figured might as well bring a car.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, Wally, you've been driving mods for a long time, and you've driven other things like the Hurricane Midgets and Pro Lates and stuff like that, including driving really crappy mini stock at Autumn Colors. What's been your favorite car to drive since your career, and what are you looking at jumping in as possibly the next venture?
I think my favorite, probably the Modified, but other than the Modified, I'd say probably a TQ. That was pretty fun. We're talking about bringing the Pro Late back out, so I think maybe the Pro Late for the next thing, but it's hard to say.
It's whatever's the shiniest and at the front of the garage.
Pretty much.
I want to have your problem.
It's a good problem to have.
There's sometimes it's kind of funny seeing like how many cars you guys have and stuff like that, and then you never know what we're gonna see from you. But you know, the fact that we've seen you run the Modified for the last few years, you've been improving so much. You actually picked up a couple feature wins last year, one at Sunset, one in the OSCAAR Mod at Peterborough. How did I think we had you on because it took us apparently like almost 4 years to have you back on the show or something like that.
Something like that.
I felt bad as soon as I realized how long it had been since you were on the show because you were the second guest we ever had on. But going back to the Modified though, how do those wins feel for you to be able to go out there and because everyone makes fun of you. Let's be real. A lot of your friends. Sorry, not everyone. A lot of your friends.
Yeah.
They make fun of you.
Yep.
That's worse, isn't it?
Well, at least they got wins to back it up, so it kind of makes it fair.
I didn't.
But for you to go out there, get a couple wins, how did that feel for you? What was your excitement like for those?
It was pretty good. Peterborough was definitely special because that was the first one, and then we went. I think it was either the next week or there was a week between, and we went to Sunset, and I did it again, so it was pretty good.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that you got a win, I was like, dude, finally. Like I was happy for you, man. I was like, dude, like we've watched you race. I've watched you race many different divisions, and for you to see a good feature win in the Modified, I was so super proud of you guys. I was super proud of you. Like it showed your hard work. To me, finally paid off in that, right? Like, you've been working really hard to get to those stages and to see you accomplish it. Dude, like I said, we were happy for you. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you do this year down at Delaware.
Should be entertaining.
you love Delaware,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
you're down that way anyways.
Yep.
He's been so close at Delaware, like leading laps, like last late race restart. He's been getting gypped.
Every time.
I can tell you, so I was flagging in turn 1 and 2 when Wally won his race. I don't think Wally was done doing his burnout by the time I was texting people saying that Wally won because I was proud of the goddamn freaking guy. And people are like, yeah, okay, Wally Wilson won. And we all joke around and stuff like that, but the guy seriously was proud of you, like stuff like that. But so you won in the TQ Miniatures, you won in the Modifieds.
Yeah.
Which is more important, your first modified win or your first ever win?
I definitely say the modified because it was the actual feature, so it was better. And then I got to take trophies home, so that was cool.
It's always worth it when there's a trophy going home with you at the end of the night.
Yeah,
Trophies are nice.
The money doesn't matter. It's all about the shiny dust collector that we won't know what the hell we did when we're old. But
Yep.
But there's always stories behind those trophies. Let's be real.
Always.
Like, there's always there could have been some that may have looked wrong going into that day. And you're like, man, this is not going to be a good day for us.
Yep.
You could have, we're so bad in practice, and you're like, I'm just going to go out there and turn a few laps, and that's going to be it. And then, again, it's the whole story from getting up, going to the track, and winning the race.
Yep.
It's going to be a story down the road when your kids or your grandkids look at you and go, hey, what'd you win this one for? And you're like, well, let me pull up a chair, little one. I'm going to tell you a little story.
And he didn't just win that race. He, walked them that race.
Yeah.
Wally had half a track. I could have black flagged him, and, the next car wouldn't have noticed I did it.
It was the same at Sunset.
I wasn't there for that one.
I know.
Nah, man, like I said, we were proud of you.
Thank you.
But speaking of stories,
Uh-oh.
there was a deal that when you won your first race, what had to happen with one of your crew members, I think it was?
He had to shave his beard.
How long has that beard been growing?
I think 3 years or something like that. 3 or 4 years. It was getting long.
How happy was that he got to shave that beard?
He looked pretty happy about it. His wife was definitely really happy.
So, tell you what, if you win the championship, do you lose the mullet?
Oh.
Oh, I was going to get a
Or
haircut
all
this
three
week.
championships?
If I win all three, I'll shave my head. How's that?
You heard it here first.
What are the odds that's going to happen? What are the odds? Would you actually do that?
We'll see. It's
We'll
worth
see.
a shot.
What would you do for 3 championships? Shave my head's on the lowest end of the list.
I need a Klondike bar, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and liking food. But, Wally, you go to a lot of different racetracks.
Yep.
Thanks to James Jordan, because we're going to talk. I think, and then earlier yesterday as well with Jennifer Hatch, I think we're going to continue on this conversation because I think it's a nice little added bonus to everyone here. What is because you visit a lot of racetracks throughout a year, what is your favorite racetrack food and where?
Oh,
Or
racetrack
put a whole
food.
meal together.
We're asking the skinny guy his favorite food?
That's who eats the most usually.
He's not wrong.
It may be the fat guys who look big and they eat a lot, but it's usually the skinny ones who can eat the most.
I'd say Peterborough, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, but you got to list what?
Yeah, what is it?
Who's got the best what?
You know what? I don't know. I'm more of a French fry hot dog kind of guy, so.
Okay.
So French fries and hot dog at Peterborough, your go-to.
Yep. Or chicken fingers. If you got chicken fingers, that's a good one. Always.
I think he's getting sponsored by the Peterborough Food Booth. Did you have chicken fingers, hot dogs, and fries before you won that race? Is that where this is going?
I think I did.
All right,
think
so if
so.
you want to win a race at Peterborough, you need to have the Wally Wilson combo.
Go
works.
talk to Peterborough, make that happen.
I mean, they're here. I'm sure we can have the 69 modified combo on the board.
Yeah. That would be a great deal right there.
I think so.
But make it $6.90.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's smart.
That's not.
I know, but you're not going to make it $69.69, are you?
Hey, unless it's a family pack. The Wally Wilson family pack where you get hot dogs, fries, and chicken strips, and it's $69.69. We're just trying to help you out, buddy.
Smart. I like it.
So, also, not to go with your racing, you've also been working at, I believe it's WMI for a little bit.
Yep.
How much does understanding what these cars go through in the rebuild and building process helped you on the track?
It's definitely helped a lot, being able to actually know what I'm talking about when I come in for practice and knowing what to do to it. And It's definitely a big learning experience. Obviously, they do mostly Pinties and super stocks and late models. It's not really a modified, but I mean, I've learned enough that I can figure it out. So
It's no longer ooh shiny, and let's hope it turns.
yep, pretty much. Ooh, shiny. Let's put colors on it.
Honestly, it's what's your next step for you? Like, do you plan on just continue running modifiers? Do you want to find a different avenue you want to move up to?
What I want to do is I want to go down south and run down there, but obviously need a lot more work and money and stuff to figure that one out. But so we'll see.
So going down south, we obviously just finished the new Smyrna Speed Weeks, right? We both have OSCAAR Modifieds. I think if we could find the funding, maybe we should go do the 602 modified races down there at New Smyrna.
We've talked about it a few times, but it's just never really worked out. But I mean, if we can do it,
I mean, there's enough big names here at Motorama that we could probably get Wally Wilson down there,
Hopefully.
Right?
It'd be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, you could have WMI, you could have golf racing fields. You're a pretty good, social media guy, keeping the sponsors happy.
I try to be.
I'm like, I think that needs to happen.
We'll have to work on it.
Yeah. So if you want to see Wally Wilson at Speed Weeks 2026, sponsorships applying now.
You're backed with some good people, Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of your sponsors that you guys have?
We got the Fireplace and Patio Shop, HaveOne.com. We have Fastenal from Oshawa this year. Who else?
The way Feeney's head just snapped there when he said Oshawa.
Oh, I already know about it.
I'm definitely forgetting somebody. Oh, Epic Racewear this year. That's right. Forgot we added one. That was announced today.
Come on, man. You're supposed to know.
Well, I didn't know if I was supposed to announce it yet, but it just got announced, so I can announce it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can announce it now.
Are you one of the ambassadors?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
So, thank you.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it should be good.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like live breaking news up here.
Kind of.
Pretty much.
I'm sure it's already been announced on Epic Racewear's Facebook page.
Yeah, I think they just put it out about half hour ago or something.
Nice.
So, yeah.
How long have you known, though?
About a week.
About a week, yeah.
But realistically, the people walking around the show, they want to check the Facebook page. They're too busy looking at all the pretty cars around here.
So breaking news right here up on the Gulf Race Fuels Racing Zone stage. Wally Wilson is a Epic Racewear ambassador.
Yep.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much.
It's Epic Racewear does do good things.
Yep, absolutely.
We got DJD gear.
Yep.
But it's nice to have a different competition as well in the province,
always,
right? So
always.
It's I love it. But for anyone walking by right now, we're gonna take a quick break. Track Tune. Let's talk about Track Tune a little bit. Do you ever listen to Track Tune?
I try to when I'm at the track. Yeah.
What's your favorite track to listen to on Track Tune if you have a choice?
I'd say Sunset.
Yeah.
Brendan does a good job up there. So.
Brandon Doherty up there at Sunset does a hell of a job. I love his announcing style.
Yeah.
Keeps you at the edge of your seat. Like
always.
It reminds you of when they're like, you buy the full ticket, you buy the full seat, but you only need the edge.
Yep.
Kind of thing, and that's exactly what Brendan makes you feel like. Even at home, like I tune in sometimes, I'm just like, I kind of want to just get up and just start cheering. I'm like, I'm not even watching it. I'm not even there.
Yeah.
It gets exciting, but we got to thank Peterborough Speedway for jumping on board this year with Track Tune. Flamborough Speedway has had Track Tune for the past couple years. I love listening to it because, again, if I'm not at the track, it gives me an avenue to be able to listen to it.
Yep.
Right, and I have an idea, and all the announcers in Ontario do a hell of a job of painting the picture, so that people at home can be like, okay, they're going here. This is what they're doing. I know exactly what it is. So if you guys are interested in listening to racing across Ontario, across Canada, and into the States, we got Track Tune paper up here. Come scan it with your phone. So like I said, it's a great way to listen to the track. Even if you like to listen to headphones at the track, Track Tune is a different avenue for you to listen to the racing if you want to wear headphones at the track. So
you could even double duty. You could say be at Flamborough and listening what's happening at Pete if you got a friend there.
That's what Carly Willman was telling me earlier there. She was saying that there's times where she listens to it on the backstretch at Sunset.
Yeah, so I just figured out a cheat code to Racing Ontario. Go to your favorite track, have two phones, and you can listen to Flamborough if you're not there, or Peterborough or Sunset, the other two, and have one headphone in each.
What are we? Are we Kevin Gates all of a sudden? I got two phones.
Are you telling me it's a bad idea?
I think it's
That's
a good
a lot
idea.
of money, though, to spend on 2 phones for data plans.
That's true.
I mean, realistically, most of us have like a girlfriend with us anyway that they're not going to be using their phone over there. So
No, my wife would be using her phone.
on
Same.
track tune,
No, she doesn't use Tracksuit.
she is now.
Honestly, no. We love listening to Track 2. Make sure you guys check it out. Of course, I got to thank Pestro Painting for making our visit possible here this weekend at Motorama Custom Car Motorsports Expo. We're going to be over in the Boneyard Event Services Podcast Corner all weekend long. We got one more show at 3 o'clock today. Wally, I was going to bring you up with that, but I guess with how quick we did the slot car racing, we might as well bring you up now. We had like 45 minutes to kill or so. But we got Todd Lewis, who's going to be who's going to be coming up on stage here in just a little bit. So, I like keeping the stage busy because it gives passerby a chance to listen to different shows and, to talk to different drivers and media people, because we had a half an hour with Michael Robinson III and Connor Ross, and then we brought up James Jordan from Wild World of Motorsports, and then we brought BMO on from Oswego.
Yeah.
So, man, we've just been busy here up on stage for the last 2 hours. I'm thinking, man, where's Jonathan Howe? I need him because I need to tell him I'm going to beat him again today because he only had 2 hours. I had 2 hours booked today, but now I'm going to be up to 3.
and a race.
And a race.
So
I called the race. And man, where was he when we were going to do that? We could have got him to call the race. So I would love to hear him.
I got an important question for Wally. So
It's not that important, is it?
it's actually kind of important for maybe racers coming around, especially for racers like me and Wally who don't always find success every year. And maybe you can explain it to people that, maybe have a little bit of a slump. What keeps you going through the years where you maybe not get wins or heat wins or stuff like that to keep pushing to spend the money, to spend the time, or even stay with the series to the point where you actually find success? Like, where was that, motivation, and what was it?
Honestly, just really like going to the racetrack. So then, I love crewing on race cars, but racing's obviously the best. So it just kind of keeps me going. You go to the racetrack and you watch everybody else race, and you're like, oh, I guess I should race too. So it just never ends.
There's not many seats that we've turned down if they've been offered.
Pretty much.
John says no, though, half the time.
I do say no.
We could convince you.
No.
I could put you in a modified.
No.
Oh, come on.
Buddy, do you think I'm going to fit into a modified?
We can make you fit.
No.
Might be hard to get you out, but we can make you fit.
Might get it hard.
Well, we can get one of those other Troyer screens from WMI, and we just put barbecue sauce on it for him if he gets stuck.
That's true.
We're already gonna try to get James Jordan for the Wild World of Motorsports into Feeney's Modified here at the show in just a little bit.
My car's easier. I got a fat guy door.
I still won't fit though. Where's the butter? I guess I don't know.
Do we have a lobster station in Motorama this year?
Lobster station,
I don't
buddy.
know.
We're broke. We don't have lobster.
Not everyone here is broke.
Our catering is Tim Hortons,
I lost my ice cap.
and that's yeah. Where did your ice cap go?
I have no idea.
I never saw it at that table all morning.
I literally.
Oh,
my
I
gosh,
sure
Ricky
am.
Bogby.
if
Cal
you
Lutz
ain't
Jr.
first,
Where's Walker and Texas Ranger?
and if you guys, whoever's listening right now, we got Ricky Bobby and the Magic Man walking around Motorama. Make sure you guys stop them, grab a photo.
You guys should sneak. Hey,
They're
you guys
harassing
sneak in here behind
everybody.
us and wave to the camera that's in front of us.
I love it. Get behind here.
We're full of bad ideas and bad intentions. So get out there,
Exactly.
Well, let us contribute to these bad ideas and bad intentions. That's what we're here about.
So you gonna let Cal win one this year, there, Ricky?
If I let Cal win, how can I win? He just needs to just bring that right down inside. And then I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands. The car ran real good and just we're very happy and yes. So very good.
We're going to try to reverse this slingshot engage. He's going to let me take the checker flag this year.
But if you win, how am I going to win? You just need to bottle that up and just push it deep down inside.
It's okay to be last once. Enjoy.
Yeah, you had it. You heard it first. We're not seeing Cal Naughton Jr. Magic Man win over Ricky Bobby this year, unless
Nope.
he wrecks. 'Cause
Not-
then it's open season.
Especially when it's Denner Racing as well behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
Checkers or wreckers?
And we got Jean Girard, I think, coming up here.
Oh, he looks like an absolute Jean Girard. We have the skills and abilities. We can make that happen.
We could make that happen.
If anyone could drink a cup of tea while driving a bone stock, it'd be Wally Wilson. Oh, sorry, it's a macchiato.
But can we have your autograph, please,
Oh,
sir?
absolutely.
I love
You're a race
it.
car driver.
That is awesome. You guys are going to be here tomorrow, right?
I am here tomorrow. Unfortunately, the Magic Man is not.
You know what? I think we need to do a special later on. Maybe we're not going to be able to announce it, but maybe we need to get you guys over to the slot car booth over here and do some racing. How's that sound?
Absolutely.
Maybe
We'll be over here
maybe
at 4
Calnon
o'clock.
Jr. will finally win a race.
That just might happen.
Ricky just got scared, I think.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake, everybody.
Enjoy,
Make
guys.
sure you have a good time, guys. Make sure you guys, like I said, if you guys see Ricky Bobby and Calnon Jr. walking around, make sure you guys stop them, say hi. They're I love it. I love it so
This
much.
is why we work good together. We're both squirrels and we make dumb things happen.
Yes, we do. But they're heading on over to the Yesterday Speedway slot car booth. If you guys are interested in having a little bit of friendly competition, doesn't matter if you're a race car driver, family, you want to beat your kids for a change in a game instead of them whooping your butt, head on over and, or if you got siblings or something, this is how you start sibling rivalries.
Oh, yeah.
Put them on the slot car track together.
You know what I think we need? I think we need to have a bunch of kids versus Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, let the kids race there, Ricky.
Elbows up, Ricky.
Elbows up. Oh man, this
Flying
is so
through
much
the
fun.
air.
We're gonna get off the stage though. I know Bryce gave us the 10-minute countdown a few minutes ago, but we're gonna get off stage. Todd Luce is gonna come up here in just a few minutes, I think. Is that still a go? Okay, just making sure we're on schedule for the rest of the day. Todd Luce is going to be joining you guys here in just a little bit. You guys won't hear us for about an hour, which will be fine. I'm sure everyone's annoyed of our voices by now. I know Salvo Speedway is for sure. Brad Holmes wants to probably just come up here and wring my neck. But Wally, have a great season.
Thank you.
It'll be fun watching you. Where can they find you on social media to give you a follow?
Wally Wilson Racing on Facebook, Wally Wilson 69 on Instagram, and Wally Wilson 69 on Twitter, I think. And same on TikTok.
Sounds good, buddy.
It's not TikTok anymore.
It's definitely still TikTok.
Or not TikTok. It's not
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah, X. Sorry, X.
Elon Musk is going to come after you with a Cybertruck now.
All right. Again, Wally, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for
having
taking the
me.
time. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the True North Racing Podcast. We'll be back up here at 3 o'clock. We got Cody Cook, and who knows who else will be joining us, because at this point, Jacob Sutcliffe could come up and join us for a few minutes at 3. You still around here at 3, buddy? All right, we're going to sucker you up on stage at 3 o'clock, so make sure you're back here, all right? Like I said, I had a schedule of guests for this weekend, but at this point, we're just pulling up random people, having some fun, having great conversation. It'll be great to have you up on stage here in a little bit, but again, Wally, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in to True North Racing Podcast, presented by Pets Pro Painting this weekend here at the Motorama Custom Car and Motorsports Expo. Make sure you guys follow Joe Media and Promotions on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, joemedia.ca for all the latest content. For Brandon Feeney, I'm John Morrison. We'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to the True North Racing Podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media for more racing content and updates. You can find Jomo Media and Promotions on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and at jomomedia.ca. Until next time, keep your engines running and your belts tight.